What's good? What's happening? What's cracking, everybody? It's your boy Kiji, and I am back with another video. Today, we will be discussing who are the easiest characters to play as in Marvel Rivals from a casual perspective. Now, as you see here, we have a tier list. It is just like all the Marvel characters that are currently added up to Psylocke. However, I have not played the build that had Captain America and Winter Soldier, so I will not be including them on this list. We're going to go ahead and rank them from hardest to easiest. I'm just going to basically go from what we see here from left to right. All right, so first, Adam Warlock. Let's see. I would say Adam Warlock's pretty moderate. I liked him when I played the beta. He's very powerful. He's very useful in being able to team res and being able to res Mantis and Star-Lord. And there's kind of like a level of strategy to him. You have a self-res and you can res the whole team, but using him properly and getting actual stuff done does take a little bit of work. Next up, Black Panther. I would say Black Panther is hard mode. Black Panther is, first off, one of the characters I see the least. Black Panther might be the hardest character in the game, in my opinion. But it's him and one other character, and we're gonna get into it. You guys probably, if you played the game or seen gameplay, you probably know who it is. Black Panther's pretty difficult. One, he's pretty squishy. He's a dive character, so he jumps straight in. He kind of is like a flank character. You're not supposed to be on the front lines going straight in with Black Panther. I don't know. I barely even played him because he's so hard. Like with the first time I played him maybe twice. Super difficult. He was fun. Super difficult to get kills though. You got to be kind of cracked. You gotta Genji players. If you're a comp person, if you like Genji in Overwatch, you probably like him. I think honestly, I think Doctor Strange is one of the easiest characters in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like his super, he combos so easy with his super and his basic attacks. You literally just build up super and then you wait to use it. And then once they're knocked out, you expel that energy. And then if they're low, that half the team's dead or the whole team's dead. Doctor Strange is crazy. That being said, he is simple. He's so simple. He doesn't have many, like he has the big shield. Once that's gone, he can fly. He has his portal. Crazy cooldown though. You can only use that. You can use that to do some crazy things, but it's really how often you're gonna be able to do those crazy things. Doctor Strange is easy peasy in my opinion. Next up, we got Groot. Moderate. I'm thinking about this now more. I think I'm gonna go with simple. But there is some things he can do there that is like, okay, you got a little bit more going on. You're a little bit more fleshed out than I originally thought. Next up, we got Hela, Mistress of Death. Hela is moderate. Hela is, you got to get headshots. Her having to hit those headshots is what makes her a moderate character, though. So if your aim is not the greatest and you want to play a damage character, Hela's not the one because she's at her best if you're flicking people in the middle of your head. The Hulk. This is such an interesting character. He never ever is like getting hella kills. He's never killing a lot and he dies quick. He can get lit up. Like Hulk, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody tap into Hulk to his full potential. Or I can't use him in a way where it's just like, oh yeah, this is easy. I get the hang of this. It's either you're getting immediately shot down and dead, or you're just not getting kills. He's nowhere near as difficult as like Black Panther. Next up, Iron Man. I mean, as long as you hit your shot, stay in the air. He has a laser, he has repulsors, he has missiles, he has all the Iron Man stuff. He has super, he has the easiest super to use, with the exception maybe like Spider-Man and Star-Lord and Scarlet Witch. As for just jumping into the game, Iron Man's a good place to start with the damage, in my opinion. Next up, we got Jeff, the Land Shark. Jeff is simple. I think Jeff is, I think he's a really strong strategist. He's underrated. His super is what makes him simple instead of easy peasy. His healings are easy. You drop the bubbles, you don't got to think about it. You got the spray. You can swim away. You can swim up walls. It's not rocket science. However, his super, where you can eat teammates and enemies, is kind of crazy because if you do the wrong thing and make the wrong move in the split second, you can end up killing your whole team. Loki, God of Mischief, advanced. Like I really like how truthful his design is to his character. Like I just like Loki in this game. I don't play him much, but I just like how he was designed. I admire the work behind this character. Now, he is definitely one of the most advanced strategists, if not the most advanced strategist. To help the team, if you're not got those dummies in the right place, it'll just be useless. So you gotta do some thinking for Loki. You have to do a little bit of thinking for Loki, and that's good though, because it's Loki. He's got mischief. He's crafty. He is mischievous. That's his whole thing. Next up, we got Luna Snow. I think Luna Snow is easy peasy. I think Luna Snow, straight up, she freezes people, she heals them. Her mobility is really good. Her team ups, they just modify what's it called, the whatever heroes. I feel like if you want to play healer, strategist, try out Luna. Luna's the one that you want to try. Next up, we got Magic. Magic is moderate. I believe Magic is nasty in the wrong hands. If you can if you learn her combos and learn how to chain her moves together, Magic's disgusting. But she is a melee character. Melee characters, she's a smaller melee character. She's not like a tank with a melee thing. She's not, you know what I'm saying? She has some health, but she ain't got a lot of health. She is squishy. If everybody's locked in on that Magic and she's not like in a 1v1 situation or 1v2 situation, at the very most, she's gonna die. Magneto, he has a shield, he has his ult, he has the sword with Wanda. Everybody's gonna be playing. There's always gonna be a Wanda on the team. You know how many Wanda fans there are, or Scarlet Witch fans? So you're pretty much gonna have access. If you play Magneto, you're probably gonna have access to your team up with Wanda most of the time. Next up, we got Miss Mantis. Okay, I think she's moderate because she has a headshot thing. She has she has to do more damage on headshots, I believe. I think the damage boosting and the headshot makes her moderate. If she didn't have those, she would be down in simple. But there's a little extra more to her that you got to think about. Namor. You know, I didn't play much of Namor. I think he's my least played character. I think he's simple. Set up the turrets. You got your super. What's his name? Giganto. As long as you hit your spears, I think he's gonna be. I think he's okay with simple. Penny Parker. I think Penny is advanced. I think Penny is her and Hulk. It takes a little bit more brain power with them to get some good stuff done. She has her spider traps. She has all that. If you put them down in the wrong spot, though, it's useless. She can walk on walls, but she's big as hell. So if you're walking up, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you see that big red robot right there?" Okay. He was kind of fun though. Well, being able to walk up the walls is like a mech. That's really cool. Punisher. Oh my days. Easy. Easy peasy. He has a rifle. He has a shotgun. He has a turret. He has a zip line. The zip line is kind of funky. I gotta figure out how to use it. I always mess up my zip lines. And then he has his ultimate. It's just a shooting range out there. The shotgun. That shotgun is crazy. All right. Next up, we got Rocket Raccoon. Simple. Rocket takes very little brain power, but it takes some brain. He takes some brain power. His revive matrix, you throw that thing around the corner and just go into a fight. It's like it takes so much weight off your shoulders. Where it's just like I have a free res hidden back here. His healing projectiles are a little funny. I'm not really a big fan about how they bump and move around, and it doesn't feel like they heal all that much. But he does drop armor packs, which is good. You pick him if you're like starting the game. You pick him as a healer. I feel like you'll be okay. And he does a lot of damage. His main melee or his main attack does a whole lot of damage. Miss Maximoff herself, Wanda, she is the easiest character. They were really smart because there are gonna be a lot of people playing like a game like this for the first time. A lot of Wanda fans gonna be playing a game like this for the first time, and they're gonna play her, and she's gonna be pretty simple to play, and that's really smart. That's really actually like a good that was a good idea. Spider-Man is difficult. He is a difficult character. He is in the same boat as Black Panther. He's not as hard as Black Panther because he has more mobility than Black Panther. If you play Spider-Man and you're not getting a lot of kills, but you're never dying and you're swinging around and pestering the team and like distracting them, keeping them off points, that is another way to support the team. You don't have to get kills, but he is definitely hard to get kills with. He has combos, but you gotta make sure you hit him. He's very difficult. He doesn't have a lot of health. He's fairly squishy, but he can be strong in the right hands. He can be a problem. I have ran into some Spider-Men that were problems. Star-Lord, simple. Shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge. Legendary. Shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot. Next we got Storm. Storm's moderate. The speed boost thing is what makes her really moderate here. Just having that extra layer of something else to think about, or having that extra tool that can be utilized, makes her a little bit moderate to play well, at least. Thor, Odinson, God of Thunder. All right, so having to build up those meters to only be able to use certain moves, and having to generate that field for characters to move through, you got a lot of stuff to think about. And he's a melee tank, so he can throw his hammer, but not that far. I feel like out of these characters, Penny might be Penny and Hulk are actually like the least advanced. The Odin sons, they are pretty complicated. I think Thor's actually has some depth to him. You know, you probably gotta play him like Wrecking Ball. You gotta swing through the air, slam down, attack, get out of there. Swing through the air, slam down, attack, get out of there. Now, there's a method, but it's not a super crazy method, which is why he isn't in advance. But there is still a method that you gotta do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do these characters, does this line up with what you think about these characters? If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. It's been Kiji, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I know where I'm I know where I'm